What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option with your look at the week ahead. Before I begin, I want to tell you about what's going on this Friday. Myself and Leisha are hosting a class on zero DTE trading. It's going to be maybe the most valuable 90 minutes you can spend this week. We're going to dig into income strategies, hedging strategies, directional strategies, non-directional strategies, and I'll walk through my best trade. Plus, I'll update you on what could trigger the gamma bomb and how zero TTE is affecting VIX options. Leisha is going to do a segment on using XSP and SPX for some quick directional trades toward the end of the day. So it's going to be a really great class. You can sign up by clicking the link in this email. It's going to be worth your time. So let's talk about what's going on with the week ahead. I'm going to talk about the index levels I'm watching, where I think we're going to see performance. I'm going to break down what's happening with the VIX. VIX expiration is on Wednesday. And I'm going to give you a couple of stocks that I am keeping a tight eye on. So let's begin with SPX. SPX is nearing 4,800. That would be near a new all-time high for it. 4,800, I think, is going to be a spot where it runs into some resistance. Interestingly, futures filled on my zero DTE butterfly for free now. Futures have already busted through 4,800. That gives us a pretty clear line up to 4,800. So I think we're going to see a run higher. We're seeing the VIX pull back a little bit, which I'll get into. But the futures and the S are basically saying, yeah, 4,800 is in the books and could totally happen. Qs. Here's a fun one. If we close here, we would be within a stone's throw of the all-time high. The all-time intraday high is actually, you know what? Check that. We're at a new high. The Qs are at an all-time high. This is some uncharted territory. So, 44.10 seems to be a level that we should be keeping a tight eye on. So watch that 410 level. I do think the Qs themselves are getting a little long in the tooth. That doesn't mean there's not opportunity to be long. I think the S is going to keep going higher, the SPX. The diamonds, they are also at an all-time high, driven higher by Microsoft and some of the other high-dollar names in there. Again, I don't know that there's so much performance there. Where is there some performance? MDY. I think it's going to 530. And IWM, the Russell 2000, I think it has huge upside. It's just crossing $200 for the first time since August. So it's got a lot of catching up to do. It is dramatically trailing the rest of the major indexes. So I think you could see a pretty strong move. I think we're at a minimum going to make a run to 210, 212 in IWM before all is said and done. This is the one. This and MDY are the two I would be going after. And that would be where I'd be placing my dollars. Looking at the VIX, the IX, VIX is down today. We're trading 1241. This kind of ends a period of it kind of creeping a little bit higher. VIX futures are also down. However, what I would comment is that there's not a lot of time between December expiration tomorrow and the January expiration, which is on January 17th. With the days that we have off and the half days and everything like that, all right, this is going to, the December future expires tomorrow, so we have 3 days this week. 4 days the following week, 4 days the following week, and then we're already going to be looking at January 8th. We also have the 15th off. So we only have about 17 trading days in the January option. I think there's some potential huge downside in the VIX. That is a trade that I am taking advantage of. I think a weekly profit cycle trade where I would be going short makes a lot of sense right now. Otherwise, I would just be looking at VIX ETPs and looking to buy puts on those because I think that there's going to be some downside. We've seen a little uptick in the VIX ETPs, UVIX, VXX. They've all been climbing a little higher. Why? Because the Jan future's actually been going up a little bit. So I'm telling you there is some opportunity in the Jan VIX futures. All right, so what are some names I am watching this week? I'm keeping an eye on retailers, Macy's, JWN. They've been on a really nice tear, and that is a group that I think could continue to move higher. I think JWN could go to 20, Macy's maybe 22, 23. I also am watching Apple. They had some really bad news over the week, and it's still trading barely off of what would be its all-time high. Traders are positioning themselves like Apple could go back to 200. This is a name where it could be effective to go with a short-dated call option in Apple into the end of the year. Traders seem to be doing a lot of that. That's a play that I think is interesting. And again, I'm continuing to watch MDY. It's having a nice day. And IWM. These two might go parabolic over the next couple of days. There's so much opportunity there to trade in there. All right, there you have it. That's kind of what I'm watching for the week. Reminder, don't forget to check out the 0DTE class that we're doing this Friday. It'll be the best 90 minutes that you spend this week to improve your trading. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll be back with a midweek update tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys very soon. I'm Mark Sebastian, your only option.